Hey, welcome back to another video on Blaze 2K. I love virtual reality, and I'm sure you do too, hence why you clicked on this video, right? I started this channel many years ago as Blaze VR, not Blaze 2K, when I got my first Oculus Rift. Anyways, history story beside, Meta, formerly Oculus, formerly Facebook, had their game showcase event this morning, and I'm excited to see what they've got to announce, and we're going to take a look. Because this is the first time I've got to see all day. I've been busy all day. So, let's get into it. But before we do, smash the like button, hit the subscribe, click the bell icon, and maybe even support what I do on YouTube by clicking the join button and becoming a lovely member down below by clicking join. Anyways, let's get into it. Article comes courtesy of The Verge, one of my favorite tech websites. So, the biggest announcement at the Meta Quest game showcase. I still can't get used to Oculus now being called Meta, right? The Meta Quest doesn't sound as good as Oculus Quest. But anyways, I digress. The biggest announcements of the Meta Quest game showcase: Resident Evil 4's Mercenaries mode, Bone Lab, and much more. So yeah, they brought Resident Evil to virtual reality. God, if you ever wanted to play and be scared crapless in virtual reality, then Resident Evil 4 is definitely gonna be the one to play in VR. Meta hosted its 2022 game showcase, which was filled with games you can expect to play in your Quest 2 virtual reality headset at some point later this year. Last year's surprise announcement was the VR port of Resident Evil 4, which turned out to be far better than expected. But several standout titles seem like they'll be must-play experiences when they launch. In case you missed out on the showcase, we've rounded up the biggest announcements below. And one of the biggest announcements, I think, is, of course, Ghostbusters on the Oculus Quest. And let's take a look at that trailer now. This is Ghostbusters in VR. I'm excited. Oh, snap. Oh.
Everybody ready?
Oh, that looks so good. The graphics look so good.
Yep.
I need to upgrade to the Oculus Quest. Yeah, the Meta Quest. I've got the first one.
That's not good.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, great. It's moving. Where'd it go? I don't have the shot.
It's too fast.
Whoa, blast him!
Only on Meta Quest 2. Dude, I hate how they force you to upgrade to the Meta Quest 2 to play a lot of these new games. Like, I bought my Quest 1 thinking it would be good for several years, but no, they're like, you need a Quest 2 to play this. It kind of sucks. Ghostbusters is coming to VR. The showcase ended with Mark Zuckerberg revealing that a Ghostbusters VR game is in the works for Quest 2, and it looks pretty damn good, right? There aren't many details, and it's still in development under a working title, but the game will have players running their own Ghostbusters headquarters in San Francisco. Track, blast, and trap ghosts in gripping encounters by wielding iconic equipment. The official description reads, no word on a release date. Resident Evil 4, the Mercenaries launch trailer. Let's take a look at this. Dun 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 dun. Conquer the classic Mercenaries mode built for VR. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of like Arizona Sunshine then. You're basically just it's gonna be just like a horde mode where you just have to kill as many zombies as you can. Go. Oh god. Oh, classic horror mode, fast forward mode. Go. Nice, very nice. Only on Oculus Quest 2. The Mercenaries mode has been released by Armature Studio and is a free update for anyone who purchases Resident Evil 4 in the Oculus Store. It's a time-based challenge mode where you aim to survive and rack up the biggest score possible. This version of the game features online leaderboards, 20 new challenges, and new unlocks, including Big Head mode, a black and white visual effect, and golden gun skins that you can also use in the campaign. Cool. Oh my god! Among Us VR! I've the only The only time I've played Among Us was on my smartphone, and even then I enjoyed it. But if you've got friends, this is going to be insane. Oh no. Alright, everybody listen, everybody that's subscribed to this YouTube channel, you need to buy an Oculus Quest, you need to buy Among Us, and we need to have an Among Us community night. Let's do it, alright? There's an imposter. Oh god, dude, yes. Oh, this is such a good game. And it's so suited to VR, man. It's super. This is gonna be so awesome in VR. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Any Among Us fans in the comments? Let me know down below. The Inner Sloth, Robot Teddy, and Shell Games announced that a VR version of Among Us is going to release by the end of this year. And there was also a new trailer shared for VR adaptation of the hit game. In addition to completing this title, Shell Games, which also developed titles like I Expect You to Die, funnily enough, they gave me a free copy of their I Expect You to Die game back when the first one came out for the Oculus Quest, and we did a couple of videos on it. Really good game. Great puzzle game. Announced that it's working on 3 more projects with the Meta Studio teams. Nice. Let's take a look at Bone Lab. Bone Lab looks more up my street. This looks kind of cool. Oh, interesting. For the longest time.
Empty space outside time, leading me to realize I'm alive. At what cost?
Oh, hello. This looks good. A little bit of Gary's mod mixed in, Skyrim mixed in, Portal mixed in. Oh, damn, dude. Oh, Killzone mixed in. Half-Life mixed in. Oh, wow. Damn. That looks fun. Alright, Bone Lab looks super, super good. It almost looks like something that Valve would make for one of their VR headsets. Their VR stuff. That's crazy. It's like a mix. It's like a mashup of like tons of different games. Bone Lab is a new Quest 2 and PC VR title from the studio that developed Boneworks, a PC VR exclusive title that pushed the boundaries on realistic weapon handling, combat, and platforming. Bone Lab has a new story, and it builds on the predecessor with new maps, new weapons, and new avatars you can play with. Given the studio's history of making intense experiences that involve your whole body, it will probably be a title that experienced VR players will get the most out of. So if you get really nauseous in VR, maybe not for you. Beat Saber electronic mixtape add-on. Kinda cool. This is, I'm telling you, Beat Saber is a good workout though. If you want to lose some weight, get your exercise in, get your cardio in. Dun, 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 dun. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Cities VR. We've seen the announcement for this a while ago, but this is interesting. I've got a PC game for this, and I rather like it. I like Cities, the Cities game. It's like basically what I wanted SimCity to be like. I think EA really dumbed down SimCity, and just made it to where it was just really limited, you know. They did that a lot with their games. They did that with Sims 4 too. But yeah, Cities came out, and it's like a proper SimCity game, and it's going to be interesting playing it in VR. All right, the graphics do look a little bit crap, not gonna lie. Enjoy an immersive and scenic simulator. Okay, they don't look too bad. Alright, I guess this is a more realistic look at what it's going to look like, because I think when we saw it, the first trailer for it last year, it looked way too good. I was like, there's no way this is what it looks like in game, but I guess this is what it will look like. I love like city simulators and stuff. I love simulation games. Cities in virtual reality. Let's go. No, this question. If you've enjoyed city building simulators like SimCity and City Skylines on PC, you'll probably already know about Cities VR. It aims to provide a more immersive view of the cities that you build and destroy. It'll be out on April 28th, later this month, for $29.99, and you get a 10% discount by pre-ordering ahead of release date. Sweet. Now this, what is this NFL Pro Era announcement? Oh. They're not bringing the NFL to VR, are they? Become an NFL quarterback. Oh snap!
I'm Lamar Jackson.
Oh, hello.
You can never overlook me. Believed in myself and Let's go, fellas.
Come on now, you can do better. Okay, we're gonna run this play here.
Alright, that looks hella fun. There's been a few VR games that have done something like that before. But this is an official NFL game. Awesome. Dude, I would love to have played American football back in the day, but now I'm too old. I have back issues, and yeah, I'm just too old, too fat, too stiff to play NFL. But I would love to have played it. I used to play rugby when I was a kid. NFL is the first VR football game to arrive that's officially licensed by the NFL. It's a football experience that's played in first-person view, and the game will feature a season mode that lets you build your team and go up to the Super Bowl. It appears to be shaping up nicely. You can play games, participate in drills, or just play catch with friends in VR. So it's going to have online multiplayer, I guess, or co-op. It will release in the fall, and the game will also be available on PlayStation VR. There we go. Hello. Then we've got Moss Book 2. Cool. If your kid is too young to play Elden Ring, get them Moss VR. Okay, yeah, definitely a less stressful version of Elden Ring. Let's go. The sequel to indie VR darling Moss, which stars a very cute mouse, is coming to the Quest 2 in the summer. The game debuted a few weeks ago for PSVR, and Quest owners won't have to wait long to see the next chapter of Moss. Cool. Awesome. So there we go. Most of the big announcements courtesy of The Verge for the Oculus Quest 2. Do you have an Oculus Quest 2? I know a couple of you do in the community. I'm rocking my original Quest 1, which I think is downstairs on my exercise bike because I use it for exercising every now and then. But yeah, there we go. What do you think? Are you excited about virtual reality? What games would you like to see come to virtual reality? Let me know in the comments down below because I read every single comment. I thoroughly enjoy replying to comments and reading them. So yeah, see you in the comment section. Let me know. Were you happy with what was announced? I think they could have announced a bit more. You know, I feel like it was a good decent list, but they could have announced more. And I think the biggest disappointment with the Meta Game Showcase is that they never announced a new Quest headset. I think a lot of us are waiting for one. So yeah, there we go. Exciting. Let me know what you think in the comments. And please like this video, hit the subscribe, click the bell icon, and consider joining our supporters by clicking the join button and become a member. Anyways, guys, have an amazing day. Love you. Peace out. Blaze2K, signing off.